Hopefully by now, many of you have begun to hear this phrase, leadership philosophy, and that's beginning to kind of roll into the organization and out through our departments. And you might be sitting there saying, what is this leadership philosophy? It's not something new. This is not like a new program. This is not something, that we bought or we've got off a shelf or something like this. This is really, it's just a reinforcement, I believe, of what we've spent almost 2 decades doing. If I think back, I think we did created our vision, values, and mission in this organization in 2002. It started where we really set out who we are, why we exist from a mission standpoint, what we want to aspire to be, and that's setting the standard for excellence in public service. And then what are the values that really knit us together? And this leadership philosophy is just another piece of that supports that. And it really speaks to the culture that we have in this organization, the culture that we want to create in the organization, the culture that we aspire to.
So the leadership philosophy really came about by us, the executive team, department heads, and others really sitting down and thinking and reflecting about what do we really believe about the people who work for the city of Olathe, public service, all of those things. And we started writing them down. And as we wrote them down, we got more excited about what we do, what we already do, but what we could do and acknowledge to be better. And so we have, that we're all leaders in the leadership philosophy. And some people may say, well, I'm not really a leader. I'm not the assistant city manager. That's not what we're talking about. Leadership comes from within. And again, leadership comes from wanting to make sure the people around you are flourishing and growing as well. We're all learning. We're all doing things that can make us personally better, but our organization better. And then, of course, we're all here to make the community better. And so, especially in public service, we have a rare opportunity to bring people into our organization who really are here because they're passionate about making the community better, making our organization better, delivering services better. And so that's really fun. So we wrote that down. Let's be passionate about what we do. And we know that people already are passionate about it, but we thought, let's write it down and acknowledge that we all believe everybody in our organization has passion for what they do.
If you don't care about what you're doing, then the people around you aren't going to care about what you're doing. We believe that we need to be passionate about the community that we're serve. We believe that people, each and every one of you that are listening to this, you're creative, you're innovative, you're smart, you know what needs to be done in your job. That's a culture that we want to encourage. We want to encourage the idea that the best ideas, the best way to solve problems are by the people that are actually involved in the problem. Not me, not Susan, not a department director, but the people that are actually involved in that. We believe that when we consult with each other, when we collaborate with each other over ideas, and we bring our expertise to the table, then we're going to solve problems. That's when we're at our best.
This leadership philosophy will help us to remind us to do those kind of things to make us better and better.